In addition to single displacement and double displacement reactions, this experiment has us looking at concepts known as oxidation and reduction. So at this point in your Chem 1341 class, you've already talked about something, or you've talked about the subatomic particles of an atom. Well, the subatomic part, or you've talked about subatomic particles. So you've talked about neutrons, protons, and electrons. Now, we're focusing on an atom and the presence, or basically the gain or the loss of electrons. And that's going to give us our definition for oxidation and reduction. So oxidation is a process in which an atom loses an electron. Reduction is the opposite. That's a case where an atom gains an electron. So maybe you've seen this in your chemistry course, oil rig. And that's just a nice fun mnemonic. Oxidation is loss of electrons. Reduction is gain of electrons. So those are our two definitions. Now that at the bottom of page number 54, the second page in your lab manual, you're asked to draw a lithium ion which has been reduced, and a lithium ion which has been oxidized, and simply a lithium atom. So think about it in terms of what does this have? It's got protons, neutrons, and electrons. Those protons and neutrons they form the nucleus, whereas those electrons are floating all around. And so using our definition of oxidation is loss and reduction is gain, well, look at the periodic table, see how many electrons a lithium atom generally is going to have, an atom. So that means it's going to have the same number of protons and electrons. An ion, on the other hand, you're going to have an imbalance of charge. So if you think about a lithium atom, what happens if it loses an electron? That would be an example where it gets oxidized. What happens if that lithium atom gains an electron? Well, that means it got reduced. So draw those on the second page of your lab manual.